Jackson Hayes starting the second half, and immediately they go inside to Hayes for the finish.
Well, Lucas said, well, Jackson Hayes definitely gives him that.
Murray picking up where he left off.
Well, he went to the split game. Nikola Jokic with the ball, and Murray just rejects the screen, pops back, and makes another beautiful three off the move.
He is 5 of 8 from downtown. 23 points. Doncic works his way in, but doesn't get the roll. Denver's lead is 11. Swing. Jokic surveys. 10 to shoot. Strother comes to the ball. Down goes Smart. Up goes Strother.
It's now 8 assists for Jokic, trying to become the first guy ever to lead the league in rebounds per game and assists per game.
Smart can't hit the three.
Good possession, though. Downhill from Austin Reeves. Paint touch, wide open corner three.
Get into it here with Murray. The bounce for Jokic. He puts it up, and he's fouled. I did earlier, Steve, just the two-man game and how much they lean on it.
And you brought it up today that they're number 1 in the league, Jokic to Murray assists, and number 4 in the league, Murray to Jokic assists. So incredible two-man game going each way, which is a little bit unconventional.
It is. And Cassidy, talk a little bit about the bond between those two guys.
Yes, I will. I just want to give a quick update first on DeAndre Ayton. He left the end of the first half for the bond between Jokic and Murray. You know, Nikola Jokic was talking recently about his connection with Murray, said the two simply make each other's game easier, even adding that when he lists the best teammates of his career, Murray is number 1. And Murray says that trust runs deep, saying, I have his back, he has mine. What's remarkable, though, is that Murray says in all these years together, deep playoff runs and all, they've never had an argument. So Jokic joked their personalities actually balance things out, guys.
Well, it shows. There is harmony, there is chemistry, and there's a championship that they can always look back on, and who knows what's in the future. Reeves off balance. He's going to the free throw line.
Well, good job to find opportunities for all of those guys.
What makes the rotations difficult? How do you get guys in and out? Teammates, excuse me. And then at the same time, how do you find ways when they are on the floor together that they're not watching each other? They're playing off each other. They're playing together. I think that
Jokic missed it. And that ball gets knocked out of bounds off of L.A.
How fun is Jokic to watch? In the back.
He's a basketball genius.
That is exactly right, Ian. You couldn't put it any better than that.
Give me the Emmy.
You get the Emmy. You probably have 20, though, so I don't know.
Denver had 20 assists, 90 seconds into the third. And now they have their 21st assist.
Emmy goes back to Stan. Austin having a terrific start to the second half.
That was, I had to be intentional at halftime. Coaching adjustment. We've got to get Austin Reeves going. I think they know if they're going to be good, they need to get him rolling.
Reeves now with 11, the steal by Doncic. Reeves, is he feeling it? Yes, no, off the rim. It was halfway down for Reeves. Murray bounces, Jokic is fouled by his friend.
One of the best two-man games that we have ever seen, and the only one I can think of at high volume that goes both ways. But I couldn't find who had 100 assists.
I mean, this guy, he is just on another level. It's unlike anyone I've ever seen play the game.
Now, I just heard our guy, Alvin Anal, came up and said Michael Finley had the most career assists to you.
Wow.
My guy, Finn.
Steal. LeBron forcing his way in. The trailer is Doncic for 2.
Well, 10 turnovers now for Denver, a team that only averages 13 a game.
And a lot of careless turnovers, not aggressive ones.
And whistle stops play as Doncic was.
Even him as a shooter now, and he's gone from a guy you didn't necessarily trust from the perimeter to a 40% three-point shooter.
Absolutely, and look, it shows up in the numbers. They've won 74% of their games with Gordon. They've won 54% of their games when he's been out.
Smart, they needed it. Straightaway tray to cut it to 12. Denver had just matched its largest lead of the night.
Well, he's going to have that shot all the time now because Jokic crazy. Let's call the rules the same way. And that's Jokic's fourth right there.
I don't like this call. I think he's trying to get away to set a screen. Smarty does.
Rimming out, tipped home by Doncic. Not going to count. And J.J. Redick is checking with his assistant coaches to see if they should count.
Why do we want to take those out of the game?
Doncic drives in on Hachimura and then loses the ball.
That's 6 turnovers.
Hachimura trailing the play, steps into it, and he snaps in a three.
It's really the turnovers keeping the Lakers within striking distance here.
9-point game. Murray with Hachimura. Step back, Jay. Yes, sir. Wow.
He's on a heater.
I'll tell you what, the run this guy is on, I mean, he's had a great year, but he's taken it to another level here in these last 4 games.
26 points for Murray. It's 82-71. Hachimura has been hot, but they look for Smart. Switching hands, and it rims out. 5-on-4 right now. Smart late to get up. Jokic drops it inside. Brown, good help. Doncic, and he steps in front for the steal. This is a 3-on-1. James giving up. Doncic lays it in.
Well, man, that's what they average for the game, and we've still got 17 and a half minutes to play.
Now they have 17 points in transition. Bounce it. Doncic, kick it. Brown, miss it. Kept alive by Najee, and last touch by Reeves, out of bounds.
2 on both games against teams 600 or better. They need to prove they can beat a quality opponent, and Denver's missing a host of guys. This is one where you have an opportunity to take one on the road.
Off the miss by Jokic, Lakers can cut into this lead that Denver owns here in the third. Behind the back, Smart whip it on a bounce, get it back. Smart lines it up and buries a triple.
There you go.
You said it earlier, Stan, with Jokic guarding Smart, he's going to get as many of those as he wants.
It's an 11-2 run now for the Lakers, who have cut it to 6. Brown takes the baseline. Christian Brown misses on a 3-ball. Reeves got knocked down on the play. Jokic is looking for his 10th rebound, which will give him yet another triple-double.
But a small lineup has been good for the Lakers here.
Reeves wants to dance with Jokic. Reeves, beautiful! Austin Reeves with a major highlight.
Incredible.
Do you keep track of those, Steph?
Never seen one personally as Hardaway knocks down a 3. We saw a while. He's back.
Hardaway off the bench, 12 points, 10-point advantage for Denver. Kennard, the pull-up pop. And it's rebounded by Najee.
Good action, a little double drag into a pick-the-picker, and Kennard got a really good look.
Murray back in for Denver. Valanciunas starts the fourth quarter at the center spot. Hardaway is fouled. Ian Eagle, Steve Nash, Stan Van Gundy, and Cassidy Hubbard, who we check in with right now.
Taking care of the ball. He said that is our biggest problem right now. They got to take care of it and keep pushing the ball to maintain control here in the fourth, guys.
Players are aware of it. He said the team was highly excited for this matchup with the Lakers. They came out very strong. Lakers couldn't make a basket, but LA battled back. Extended run in the third quarter. Since then, Denver has brought the lead back to double figures. Inside, it's Reeves off the miss from LeBron.
Is that a miss or an assist, Steve?
Well, I'm going to call it a miss, but a smart little cut. A lot of teams are crashing. Austin did a great little offensive rebounding cut.
Denver 30 straight games with at least 20 assists as Murray misses the one-legged jumper. 10-point game. James, ball movement. Hachimura, no. Valanciunas with the box out. Brown picked up by James, turns the corner. Najee is there.
What's he do and just puts his head under the rim.
100-88. Reeves asking for a screen from Hayes. He gets it. Reeves on attack mode. The follow won't go from Hayes. Denver rushing up the floor. Dump it down low. Valanciunas is fouled by Hachimura.
Well, both teams, you got a Denver team that's got a lot of guys out. You got a chance to beat them. That lack of effort is inexcusable.
Stay tuned. After coming up. Another free throw here for Valanciunas. It's been a nice pickup for Denver. The problem was when Jokic went down with an injury, they thought he went down with an injury the very next game.
Absolutely. And David Adelman talked about that before the game, that when they've had guys out, it's always been guys at the same position.
Hachimura drains a triple.
Beautiful pass from LeBron. The lob was in tight corners. He took it and immediately whipped it to the corner out of the air. Wide open three.
He's 4 of 5 from downtown. Hachimura shooting it at 43% on the season. Murray against Hachimura. The corner pop doesn't go. Najee up ahead. James to Hachimura. He just lost the ball. Stan, you alluded to it. Lakers have beat up on lesser competition. They're 23-6 against teams under 500. 14-8 against teams above 500.
Opportunity to get a win. They got to dig in right here. I mean, it's not going to be easy to come back from 11 down right now, but it's certainly possible.
Offensive foul on Valanciunas. Bounce it. Extra. Hayes. Layup goes and one.
Beautiful.
Out of the game. It's the intelligence. It's the instincts they have developed playing high-level basketball for a long time.
Lakers are 9 of 13 at the free throw line. Hardaway. The defense there from Hayes. And here comes Luka Doncic. He replaces Austin Reeves. Lakers with possession, down by 9. James using the screen. Two-man game with Doncic. LeBron against Brown. Extra. Hammer jam. It's Hayes.
LeBron's
The Lakers in a game they have not trailed. Denver looking to win 2 in a row. Lakers trying to win their 4th straight game. Murray gives it away. Doncic gets it ahead for James. Bounces for Hachimura, who lays it in.
That's now 17 Nuggets turnovers for 25 Laker points.
A half game separates these two teams in the Western Conference standings. Murray, his jump shot is off. Uncontested board for Doncic.
Lakers defense has been outstanding here late. There's a 14 points off turnover discrepancy for the Lakers.
Doncic. It is no good. Just over 6 minutes left. Switch out front. Jokic twirls and connects.
Doncic was coming baseline. They were coming, so he just went quick and got it off the glass.
Doncic using the Hayes screen. Loops it up, and Hayes makes the adjustment.
Hayes has 17 points now, catching those lobs. 7 for 9. He's shooting 77% on the year.
Got a 3-point game. Jokic drive and kick. The The Strother three is good.
Play, though. Wide open three.
Double team Jokic down low. Brown fouled by Doncic.
There for a little bit longer to give your weak side an opportunity to take spin.
I've never understood, it goes back my entire time growing up around the game, why passes like that lead to points are not counted as assists.
I completely agree, Stan.
I'm sure you do.
I mean, come on.
But it really doesn't make any sense.
Stan Van Gundy preaching to the choir as Smart nails the triple.
Well, there's another example. Lakers going small. Jokic having to guard Smarty. They run pick and roll. He obviously helps on the ball. And Marcus Smart gets another open.
There's nobody else really for Jokic to guard. Hachimura on the year, a much better three-point shooter. And so they put him on the worst shooter.
Jokic back in, dump down, Brown, diagonal, shot clock winding down. Strother fights through it and floats it in.
That's an important basket. Play was a little tighter, and for him to make that little tricky in-betweener, really important bucket for the Nuggets.
He's played a big role, 16 points. James gets inside for the deuce, and he lands awkwardly. LeBron James is down. 5 on 4, Strother out of bounds.
On the baseline?
So James is on the end of the bench, clearly in pain. 6-point lead for Denver. Doncic, drive, inside for Hayes. That combination is...
Stay back, Doncic is to the rim. Jackson Hayes having a huge impact on this game.
He is 8 of 10 from the field. Murray with the handles. Finds his spot, but missed it off the rim. Doncic the board in a 4-point game. Off the double team, Reeves keeping the ball moving. Hachimura, pull-up jump, he nails it. The lead is down to 2. Hachimura has scored 16 points off the bench.
Execution. Denver's got to execute.
And Jackson Hayes is...
Jokic gets the step. Fires around the perimeter. Strother, no good. Lakers are shooting 55% from the field. Doncic gets bumped by Strother. It's a non-shooting
in these situations.
Doncic tosses up an air ball.
Doncic wants a challenge. It can't be because neither team has a challenge yet. Well,
and Stan, to your point, I think that's another reason they miss Aaron Gordon, the layer he brings to their offense, playing along that baseline, as well as his shooting at this point, but making hustle plays, tip-ins, offensive rebounds. Such an important player for their late game execution as well.
Deflection and steal. Hachimura to Reeves. Reeves can't get it to go, but a foul. 15 points for Austin Reeves. It's 2 of 2 at the free throw line. 1 bit of the scorers table. In and out.
He doesn't miss many of those.
112 to 111 under 2 minutes to go. Denver in front. Jokic against Hayes. Jokic. Yes.
Well, they stayed one-on-one that time because he's hurt them so badly with the pass. 13 assists, but Hayes just can't hold his ground against him.
Doncic to the cutter. Hayes, loop it. James, kick out. Smart. Rims out. Jokic with the board.
Great game.
1:20 to go. Fake the handoff to Brown. Swing it now for Brown. Brown jumper. It's short. The board to Doncic. The Lakers trail by 3. James, hard drive. Great pass. Smart misses on a 3-ball. Under a minute to play.
I don't know if coming down the stretch, though, that you want Marcus Smart taking all your shots. I know he made a couple, but he's a 33% three-point shooter.
Double on Jokic. Protects it. Repost. 6 to shoot. Jokic lost it for a moment. Murray rimming out. And the rebound tracked out by Brown. 10 to shoot. 27 seconds to go. One possession game. Jokic spins. Jokic scores. Timeout, LA. Denver up by 5.
Is out of the game. They're going to go small against the Lakers and switch all the screens.
LeBron on the bench. Doncic misses on a 3-ball. Tip-in doesn't go for Smart. Rebounded by Denver, and a foul called off the trigger. And Murray is going to the free throw line.
Well, they were not trying to foul. They're upset there. They wanted to try. Look at Doncic still upset at Ed Malloy.
Murray is 5 of 5 at the free throw line.
He's not the only one who's been upset with Ed Malloy this evening.
Not at all. Nikola Jokic was very upset with him early. A tough night for Ed Malloy, but the referees, they have those nights, and somebody's always upset at you.
2 out of 2 for Murray. 7-point advantage. Get it in. Arabia. 10 seconds left. Bounces it off the backboard in a creative manner to get the deuce. Foul call. Jokic will shoot a pair. I think that's part of the reason why they're...
Gordon, obviously, Steve talked about it earlier. The biggest impact. Depth. So Murray and Jokic don't have to play 38 minutes every game.
Final 6.6. Doncic, air ball. Denver goes wire to wire.